I'm here with Culture Ticket.
The Culture Ticket.
The Culture Ticket.
The Culture Ticket.
Culture Ticket! Yeah!
With butter, not butter. Period.
What's up, y'all? This is your girl, The Butta, not Butter. On the Culture Ticket, y'all, with another episode. We finna get right into it. That was your boy, Troy, with Back That A Word Up. So all the ladies out here, y'all need to back that thing up. So back that thing up for Troy, alright? How you feel about that song, man?
I like it. It was real catchy, real. Got a nice little hook. I like the little transitions at the end.
I feel like that's a good song. I would definitely listen to that. I would definitely listen to that on repeat. I would even make a song. I feel like that's a song that, you know how dancers, they do little dance videos.
Yeah.
I feel like that'll be a good you know, song.
It's definitely giving slow but turn.
And sexy.
Yeah.
Sexy. It's like, I'm just picturing myself. I'm picturing myself, you know, with my little
routine.
Making a routine, my little leotard, looking cute, you know, dressed up. I definitely like that song. So that's something that I would definitely listen to on repeat. And we would definitely play this song again because it's just, you know, I like it. So we're gonna play this again at the end of the show. But again, that was your boy Troy. Y'all definitely follow him on all social media. Okay? But we finna go ahead and get into this show. Nate, how you feeling, girl?
I'm feeling good. Feeling great.
We got red on today, y'all. That's our theme.
Real
so
bloody.
Wait. Not you just put us in the gang.
No.
Ma'am.
I'm not putting us in the game.
Slag.
I just said it was real.
I just put it. No, ma'am. This is roses.
Roses.
Yeah. Just initiated us in the game.
Oh
Marcus
God,
over there with his red on too. I hit him
I
up.
guess y'all gonna Ruby Rose me.
What?
You know what happened with her? So she so they got a song called "Letting GDs Through the Door," which is a gang in Chicago, and she was throwing up gang signs to when they playing it, "Let the GDs through the door," and she came out and said that she was actually throwing up sign language to Applebee. And then
girl,
Asian Doll said, "What was she throwing? What was Ruby throwing up?" So I guess she was trying to.
Said she was doing sign language.
Girl, you know you was doing sign language. You was throwing up something.
Girl,
I don't know what she was throwing up because I'm not gang affiliated. But whatever she was throwing up.
Did she live down here? She live in Atlanta?
I don't know if she still lives here because she was going here. She went to Georgia State.
Really? How old is she?
She should be like, what, 23-ish or something? Around that. She's 20s. But she went to Georgia State and then started dating, what's that dude?
DDG, right?
Nope, she dated Playboy Cardi before him.
Oh, okay.
And then she got with him. So once she started dating Playboy, that's how she got on.
So he put her on.
Well, shit.
Okay.
But she got some cool little bops, little Ruby. And
yeah, I like her song. She got a song
cute.
called. She's pretty. She got a song called Big Mouth. She got a song called. Dang, what is that song called? He called me to tell me it's over again. He's spending money again.
I don't know the name of her
Dang,
song.
what is that song?
But I heard that song.
I ain't got forgotten the name. That was my song.
She got a unique voice. It's kind of like.
You know, sometimes girls have that squeaky rap voice, but she got like a deeper, you know, rap voice. It's still like feminine.
She just talking.
Yeah, you know, so she definitely have the voice. I like her though. She's cool. But before we get into these topics, because we got some juicy topics that we're going to talk about today, y'all, I want to let y'all know that my girl, The Brat Braider, is down here in Atlanta. She will be down here in Atlanta October 8th through the 11th. So y'all want to make sure that y'all tap in with my girl. The styles that she's doing knotless, she's doing the butterfly locks, she's doing freaking soft lock, all those tribal braids. So tap in with my girl, The Brat Braider. You can follow her on Instagram at d.bratbraider. And you want to DM her for appointments, all right? Tap in with my girl. Tap in with her. I've been wanting to get braids. I just feel like like my hair is just, my natural hair is just gonna start coming out of them. Like I really want to get braids. I might hit my girl up, see what she can do. Give me some soft locks or something, or butterfly locks, something. But y'all,
I like braids.
I like the way they look on people. I just feel like I'm gonna, after a week, as soon as I get in the
shower,
shower, my hair is just gonna start freezing up, and I'm gonna be looking a mess.
Well, then you gotta put the mousse on it.
Yeah, and I feel like I'm probably not gonna do that.
Yeah. Wear the scarf.
You know, see, that's just a lot.
Even with the braids.
That's just a lot.
But honestly, like, if they doing them right and tucking your hair right, it shouldn't come out.
But not all braiders tuck. Not all braiders tuck. I seen that on
That's
Instagram.
why I go to the Africans.
Not all braiders tuck.
Hair.
Your hair, people be having red hair with blonde braids, and you can see all the red hair on there.
The Africans get my hair right every time.
How many be on your head? Like 3, 4?
Well,
Yeah, like,
no, not lately.
Pulling your left
This
and
lately be one, but once
they be getting it done, honey.
But this one, ooh.
What?
She had bad hygiene. I was so mad. Because I
Hey,
smelled
yeah.
that shit. I came outside and said, Mom, do I smell like them? Because I've been in here for hours smelling it.
Nah.
Death. Almost flat
What did it
line.
smell like?
Just, I've never smelled nothing like that for a linger.
Was it like must, or was it like...
and it was like she was comfortable in it. So that was the problem. It's like it's been sitting here for a while.
She had to do your hair. She probably been doing hair all day. Let that lady stink.
Alright, so
let that lady do
you ain't up here all day. I'm saying, well, girl, go ahead.
Let that lady get her stank on.
Nah, you can get your stank on when you don't have a client.
She can't afford to go home and
We
wash
got
because y'all in her chair.
They had their little African stuff in their house.
Okay, see.
So I was like, okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna go with y'all, and yes, she could at least went to that bath. It don't matter. It don't matter. That ain't right.
Do the Africans wash and blow dry and stuff? They do that to your hair, or you gotta come ready?
I think some do. I'm not gonna lie, some do, but I don't think all of them do. All depend on what braid shop you going to. But me, I'ma just do that myself, cause I honestly could do my own hair.
You know, if hairstylists, if the hairstylist that has that license, like, don't wash your hair and stuff, if you report them, they can't, get in trouble because they actually
need to get in trouble. Because why are you doing hair and you don't want to care for it?
Facts.
Why?
You don't know what I got in my head. You about to put these combs in my head. I probably
and you got to pay extra to wash my hair. Wash my hair? What? Mm-hmm. Nah.
Somebody said, I seen one that said, it said come wash, come blow dry, come braid it. I was like, ooh.
Well, then what are you doing?
I would do my hair while I'm at it.
Right, I'm gonna I might as well put the wig on. Once I get the foundation done, baby,
right.
I'm done.
Right.
But I don't go to nobody that don't wash hair included in the price. If you don't wash hair and that's not like included as a bundle, I'm not going to you because it don't make sense. Like, why would I go to somebody that, like, you disrespectful? Because you separate fake. Because you fake care about my hair.
Trying to get some money.
This is just money to you. Like, I don't know. I grew up in the shop. Like, so that was just mandatory. Yeah. I'm a shop baby.
These new millenniums.
Yeah, so I don't know what shop they been at, but baby.
Marcus, how are you? What are you doing? Rolling up those drugs over there?
Yeah.
How are you? Marcus gonna be joining us today, y'all, because Oz is out. Oz abandoned us once again. I hope you're listening to this, Oz.
Oz, where the fuck you at?
Thank you. Tell him again, because why you ain't here?
Yeah.
Talking about he had a wedding.
Craig, where the hell you been?
Oh, speaking of Craig, y'all, Ezell died.
Yeah.
That's sad.
I wasn't expecting, you know what? I wasn't expecting him to die.
I wasn't either. And then they say they found him in the store. All I could think about was, oh, my neck. Oh, my neck. My neck. For real. Like, I was like, no. But he was like, that's crazy. People are just dropping. But rest in peace to Easy.
People are dropping like flies. That shit is sad.
Mm-hmm. But rest in peace to him. Bless his soul.
God
Comfort the family. All that.
Did they say like what happened to him?
They haven't had any details. They just the only thing I seen was they found him in the store. I was like, okay. And they said they found him earlier this month. So we just not getting the news. They said earlier this month. Mm-hmm.
That's awful.
Yeah.
That's awful.
Yeah. They still haven't, gotten the news.
Give me that Moscato.
You stressed? She's stressed. Alright, y'all, let's get into these cards. Let's get into these cards. Y'all know we play this game called Black Card. We can hear that.
I'm sorry. Because he got me laughing.
We play this card game called Black Card Revoke. It's a card game that I'm going to ask you guys questions that black people should know. If you don't know, I need that black card, okay? And I know y'all not going to get this one. How many characters did Martin Lawrence play in his self-titled sitcom Martin?
What?
Together?
How many characters did Martin Lawrence play?
Shit. The little boy.
Is this a multiple
Jhanae
choice?
name.
Yes, but I'm not gonna give it to you.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
What? It's either 4 or 5.
Okay.
It's like.
Okay, so you got A 12, B 10, C 8, D 7.
7.
No. Black card revoked.
8.
Black card revoked. Anyone?
Yeah,
I'm
I
taking
mean,
against
12?
Chris.
No, I'm picking the next
12?
question. I'm picking the next question.
It's 12?
No, black card
10,
revoked.
right?
It's 10.
Shit, we just went through all of them.
Black card
She be cheating,
revoked.
y'all.
Next question. Here, you can ask. You can ask
Yeah.
the next one.
Yeah, because
I don't think I went through those. Those are new cards. I never seen
I'm
those.
flopping them. Because
Cap.
you get to ask.
No, I haven't seen those cards in a minute.
Stop the cap.
I'm
Okay.
serious.
Nah,
I'm serious.
You gonna get this one. That ain't even right.
What's that?
What? I might not even know them. I haven't even used those.
She's trying to change it.
No. Come on.
Okay. On Living Single, what was Overton's middle name?
I didn't even watch that. I don't know.
It's either A, Winston, B, Lucas, C, Wakefield, or D, Michael.
Lucas.
Michael, look, Robert. It is Wakefield.
That's
You remember
lame.
they calling him that?
No, I don't. I think only time I even watched that was when my mom used to watch it. I used to just glance at it.
Okay, this is a good one. This is a question we always ask.
What?
It say, at the bare minimum, a guy should do this for a day. This is a popular vote. A, pay for the meal. B, dress nice. C, make sure she gets home safely. Or D, send a good morning text the next day.
All of the above.
I was gonna say every
You
motherfucker
gotta
thing.
do all
You
of
gotta do
that.
A, B,
That
C,
is the
D,
bare
E, F,
minimum.
G.
The bare minimum?
That is the bare minimum. You can't send a text. You can't pay for the meal. You can't
Yeah.
look nice. That's the bare minimum.
Exactly.
That
And
is
you
the bare.
can't make sure I get home safe.
Exactly. Oh, you know what? I actually stopped talking to this dude one time because we went out and then he dropped me back off and he just drove off. And, like, you didn't make sure I got in the house. Somebody could have been waiting on the side of the house to beat me upside the head and you didn't even check.
Damn, he just drove off.
Just drove off. I had to stop talking to him.
Rude.
He kept texting me. It was nothing's
What's
going on
with you?
Nothing.
Nothing. Leave me alone.
Right. Nothing.
What you doing, big head?
Right. No. What you doing, Ashy? Remember the question on there? It was like, what's your flirting word, Ashy? Hey, Ashy.
That's just rude.
That is rude. Cause what?
Just hand him some lotion.
Okay.
Wait. So, what would y'all say is the bare minimum for the lady woman?
Oh my God.
Smell good.
Yeah.
That's not even best a man.
Smell good and looking good, cause you can't be out looking a mess when he,
Right,
with
you
this
gotta
man.
look good
You gotta
with
look
him.
nice. So, because guys like to be complimented by other people when you walk in with a pretty woman on your arm and they be like, yeah, I see you, bro. And they be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Y'all like that. That is the bare minimum. So,
that is.
Yeah, looking good. And then saying thank you afterwards. That's the bare minimum. Because if a woman don't say thank you, you're going to feel some type of way. So you have to say thank you. And smile.
I like that. That was
smile.
smile.
And when you give them a hug, you gotta hug them around the neck.
Okay.
And grab like the back of their head or something like that.
Ooh. She give me out the tips. Ooh.
Yeah.
And the tricks.
What, do you agree, Marcus? No?
I feel like making you feel appreciated for taking me on the date is mandatory.
What else am I supposed to do?
It's men out here that I hear stories from different girls all the time saying these men won't even take them on dates or nothing.
Ooh.
Like, I just thought a date was mandatory.
It should be mandatory.
Like, you gonna take me on a date.
Well, how you feel about that, Marcus? What's the bare minimum for us?
No, that's I guess that's the bare minimum.
You guess?
Yeah, I guess.
Whatever.
Are we supposed to be doing extra?
Smell good, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What's next on the list?
I mean,
cause
what's next?
Yeah, because
all that. Paying for nothing.
Yeah.
We're not paying
and
for nothing.
You better make sure I get home safe.
Right.
How about a text back?
That's it. That's the one.
That's the last
Getting
one.
a text back.
Getting a text back.
That's definitely.
That's it. And that's the bare minimum.
How do you feel about going Dutch on a date? I seen a picture, somebody screenshotted the message, and he was like,
I thought that was fake.
"What are we gonna do?" And she was just like, he said something like, "So what you want to do?" She was just like, where we going? What you have in mind? He was like, "I'm thinking about a Dutch date," and she was just like, "What is that?" He was like, "Where, you pay for your meal, I pay for my meal. I'll cover the tip, and then the second date is on me."
A Dutch date?
Yeah, where you pay for your own meal.
That just sounds like I'm trying to make sure that you don't, finesse me on the date.
Yeah, I feel like.
But is it really a finesse? Like,
it's food.
Yeah, like that's a necessity. You gotta eat to live.
I'm not going on no Dutch date with anybody.
So if you don't want to pay for a dinner date, then that's just gonna be problems.
And he was talking about the next date is on him. What next date? It's no next date. If I have to go Dutch, if I have to pay for my own meal on a date, there is no next date.
Exactly.
Okay, so
and it's probably not even gonna be that date because when you say that, I'm just gonna and head out. So yeah, there's no next date. What?
I feel like I already know how y'all gonna feel about this, but how would y'all feel about a date where, like, let's say a guy says, "Look,
drop some topics.
You're gonna go on a date, but I'm gonna pay for everything you get, and you pay for everything I get." And we're just gonna do it like that.
That's cute when we done been on a couple of dates.
Yeah, that's cute when we together.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah. That's the same thing as a Dutch date. And then what if you order some bullshit?
You order it, I'm like, wait.
I'm like, you better order just some fries.
Eat you some chicken nuggets.
Like, no, what? If we want to... We not finna argue about who paying for food. You gonna pay for
I'm not paying on the first date. Because this is what we're speaking of. I'm not going Dutch on the first date. And I'm not, what's this call it? Paying for any of your stuff. No. I feel like the first date that's a man's job.
Yes, let's do what y'all supposed to do. Honestly, like, I was thinking about this the other day, like, I'm really not supposed to be working hard. Like, I'm supposed to be stress-free.
I'm supposed to be cute. You're supposed to say, we going out at 8 p.m. and I just need to be ready and looking cute, and that's all I need to do for the night. Like, I shouldn't even have to touch my wallet.
I'm here on this world to aid and assist you. And I'm supposed to be sitting up, laying down, enjoying your fruit of my labor. So let's get it done, baby.
He said, yeah, the first couple days. First couple days what?
I don't want to do it.
If we start, continuing to go on dates and we was, doing some cute thing, like just out, like somewhere at a carnival or something, I wouldn't mind, okay, let's do something cute. You know, whatever you want, I'll pay for it. Whatever I want, you pay for it. That we can do that when we've been on multiple dates, and when we started to actually feel each other, but not on the first date. And I opened in my purse at all. And if I have to, that's the last time you're gonna see me. I stopped talking to somebody because one time we was out. He was just like, this was like 3 years ago. He was just like, what you finna get? Like, what? I don't know yet. Why? Like, why are you asking me that? And he was just like, let me know what you finna get for you. I'm like,
damn, it ain't whatever I want.
Right. Like, why do I have to tell you what is happening here?
And it's probably all around the same price range. Like, what's the difference?
What would y'all do if somebody? What would you do, Jhanae, if a guy was trying to order for you? If you try to order your food for you, like she'll take an order.
Like this the first date? Well, it depends. It depends, cause like that could be cute if you like know me type shit, or you know what I want, or you just trying to be cute, like ooh try this. But if you like doing that just to control the amount you spending and not even consider what I want, that's just really rude. And we might as well just turn around and go home and I'll go buy one food that I want.
Have you ever left a date?
Let me think about it.
Marcus, have somebody left you on a date?
Left me?
Oh, not you two player. That boy sound too player to get left. Y'all drop some topics. Drop some topics.
Me?
I don't think I've ever left a date. I don't think so.
I don't think.
But I have stopped talking to somebody after the date. You didn't hear from me again.
Shit, I probably done left. I done did a lot, so I probably done left the date. Cause knowing me, like you play that dumb shit. Oh, baby, I'm out the door.
What like are the grounds of like leaving a date?
Well, just leaving and never saying nothing. Like not them people like.
Oh, you saying like what makes you leave a date?
Yeah, what like
what will make you leave a date?
Yeah.
Awkwardness, you being weird, you not want to pay.
I feel like what will make me leave a date is you not wanting to pay, or you trying to tell me what I can get and what I can't get.
Yeah, or you just being weird,
and you just, or you being rude. If you're being rude or disrespectful, if I'm feeling uncomfortable, I'm out of there.
Why are you being
weird to me? You hit me up. You said get dressed. I got dressed. Put frontal on. Put heels on.
Put frontal on.
You said let's go. I
went.
Now we're here and you're being weird to me.
After you done begged me. Like you asking me for a date.
Oh yeah.
What's your dream date?
Oh, I want to go going flying to Dubai and going.
I definitely want to go out of the country. My dream place to go is Aruba, and I feel like I want to go to Aruba, and I want to have like I want to be in like some clear blue water where I can see everything with like little mini fishes everywhere. I really want to go to Flamingo Beach, so like the flamingos are on the beach and stuff. But like in the water, I want like my food to be like on a floaty thing, like a little heart floaty thing with my food and fruits, all the stuff like that. That's the perfect day.
Don't you get cramps like that? Like if you in the pool.
The cramps is man, we've been dealing with cramps all our life. Do you think that we gonna stop this perfect day for
honestly, the perfect day for me would to be in a proposal. Out the country.
You want to get proposed to, ma'am?
That's the perfect date for me. That's you committed? Okay.
What if this is just a new person that you just met and you want to take
he a prince or something? You were a wife. I don't give a damn. Whoever got on their knees and they worthy, oh baby, I'm saying yes.
On the first day you just met him.
like I said, if he's a prince and he's saying this is arranged marriage today, he arranging it today.
You getting married?
Yeah.
You gonna let him take you off the market like that?
I just told you, if the man is a prince, I'm perfectly fine with that. If he's telling me I can sit at home and we can chill.
What if he isn't a prince?
relax.
What if we're not talking about a prince right now?
Princess
Well,
way
if he wasn't a prince and he just had his shit together and he's just told me that he wants to get married, I'm gonna say yeah, because what am I waiting for? Another opportunity? Shit. Ain't too many of them trying to get married these days. I've been waiting all my life. So you want to marry me and you ready?
Oh my.
Commitment. Because what does that word do? It scares men away. Commitment. That little word.
And you want somebody to commit to you on the first date?
Yes. If you don't, I honestly feel like if you don't love me like when you first meet me, you just never will love me. And you better go crazy about me when you first meet me because I'm a lovable being. So you better love me when you first meet me.
Ma'am.
So you don't want nobody to love you when you first meet me.
Yes, but
I want them to fall deep in love with me.
no, that's giving crazy.
Well, it be happening. So shit, I guess I'm giving crazy because that's what I be getting. I be getting crazy. They be crazy about me. I be like, damn.
What they be doing?
Whoa.
What they be doing?
I'm not even gonna say. That shit is embarrassing. The shit I go through behind closed doors, I don't wish it on nobody because it's embarrassing. It's an L.
Ma'am, no ma'am.
I take my L's in peace and in private.
So you taking L's?
I'm taking L's as in crazy shit. Like, I know on some real stuff. Like, my aunt, she got murdered by her ex-husband. I don't really tell people that, and I know it's like random me bringing that, but these men, they be making these threats. They be getting real psychotic. They be getting crazy and obsessive, and that shit is not okay. Like, dead ass, because I see how that shit can happen how it happens close to home. Like, to my auntie, dead serious. Like, she got shot in her head in her apartment complex, and she was pregnant at the time, and he killed himself right after. So this is the auntie that y'all, if y'all ever watch my story, y'all see I post her. This happened about 10, 11 years ago. So I really gotta stop playing when these men be acting crazy about me for real, cause they'll take it to the next level. So I be like, I gotta stop joking like it's funny, but that shit ain't right. I'm just speaking up on that. Like, don't be acting crazy with me, cause
is that the kind of crazy you be getting?
But that's what
yes.
you want, though.
I'm gonna say you want that.
Somebody be crazy in love with you on the first
yeah,
date.
but not like that. I'm thinking of it as
crazy
like
though.
That's crazy.
I'm thinking of it as like a fun, like we having a good time. Not you like going on the deep end on the ledger and falling off the cliff, and I having to pick you back up to reality. You all right? And I'm like, damn, I gotta move crazy on this motherfucker. No, I gotta move.
So you be getting yourself in these situations with the crazy people that you know these guys are crazy, but they just when they start getting too
I'm not
crazy,
gonna say
that's
these
when
guys.
you drop.
I'm just saying one, cause it's not multiples. Well, yeah, but not like that. Not like that. Not like that. That was a different level of cuckoo. I ain't never seen nothing like that before. I'm like, whoa. Shockers. I see what these women be talking about.
So, there was a post on Instagram that said it was basically a lady that was talking about her. She got other kids, but one of the kids' fathers, they have different dads. One of the kids' fathers bought her $500 worth of clothes. One of the daughter $500 worth of clothes.
The daughter that's not his?
No, he bought his daughter that is his $500 worth of clothes.
And then
Not the other kids. So the lady said, I sold all those clothes for money to buy the rest of my kids some clothes. And then so she was like, the daughter got really upset about that, and she took her phone that her dad bought her as well and gave it to one of the other kids because they needed a phone for after school. and the dad is upset, the daughter is upset, and all this stuff like that. How you feel about it? I personally feel like she was wrong because it's like you punishing her because her dad is doing what he's supposed to be doing. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's not her fault, and you shouldn't be selling her clothes or taking her phone and giving it away because their dad isn't doing what they're supposed to be doing. Right. Now so how you feel about that?
Now I see. I understand why she probably sold the clothes to buy everybody clothes. I get the whole aspect of that, but you didn't have to do it like that. Mm-hmm. Then also, you shouldn't be taking your child phone. Right. You should go let me go to Metro, let me go get them a little $10 phone, or let me go to Walmart, go get them a little $10 phone and you can call me on. Why would I take your phone? That doesn't even make sense. Right. So I feel like the dad is doing what he's supposed to do, and shout out to that dad, whomever he is. But I think, and I've seen a topic like this before. I think that that if you can do for the other kids, do it, because it sucks to be left out. You know what I'm saying? But to make her own child feel bad because her dad's doing everything, and it seems like she's jealous almost of her own daughter. And that's weird. And
it feel like it's if she's knowing that he's gonna be doing things for her, so she already got it in her mind. Oh, I'm finna do this and this that with this stuff and go and help these other kids. Yeah, go help the other kid. And I see what she would be trying to do, but I feel like I wouldn't even like that as a child. I would feel like
I wouldn't talk to my mom.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to talk to you because I would feel like you taking away from me and what my dad because I feel like with him buying her that they gotta have some kind of relationship where this is what I want to do for my daughter. Let me spoil my baby. And I feel like that's something that she'll be taking away from me, that this is what my dad did for me. And I don't know. I just feel like, so. I feel like she was wrong. How you feel, Marcus?
It feels a little spiteful.
Yeah.
And me, like, personally, like, that shit is, like, one of my, like, number one, like, pet peeves, like, in a relationship. Like, if people are being, like, spiteful and doing shit, like, out of spite, or, like, just because your partner did some shit, like, you feel like you gotta do some wrong shit, too. Like, that's, like, kind of one of my biggest pet peeves. So I feel like that shit kind of childish. Like,
yeah.
Do y'all feel like, a man, like, okay, let's say, for instance, you was married to somebody, you was married to a guy, and, no, you had a child with the guy, and y'all no longer together, you with somebody else, but they still got other kids with other people living in their house, your child stay with them as well. If his daughter came with him for, like, the weekend, and he brought her back home, and he had her, like, some food or something like that, is he obligated to get the other kids food too?
Yeah. I feel like I'm not gonna leave.
Obligated?
No, it's not an obligation, but it's just what's right. Like, you gonna buy your own child, and especially you was in the household with these kids. They there. Just don't leave kids out. It's not fair. No kid should be left out. Yeah. If you have it to do it. Yeah. Because me and my brother got different daddies, and none of his family ever left me out. If my brother got a toy, I got a toy. Mm-hmm. They bought me. If he was going with them, or they going to go pop fireworks, I went to go pop fireworks with them. Same thing with my dad. Wherever I got, he got. So I wasn't raised like that. If the man ever be around them other kids, them his kids too. That's how I grew up. Like, people say responsible for other people's kids, like, they'll do that. So I just don't understand what would be the big deal getting an extra meal. It ain't gonna hurt you if it ain't gonna hurt you.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like if you bringing my child back with some food or something like that, like a big box of pizza, it needs to be some pizza in there that can feed everybody else too. Because you just don't. That's just some stuff like that. Now, if this was clothes, okay, that's fine. This your clothes. But food and extra stuff like that, don't do that. I feel like you should be like, okay, let's eat this meal before we bring you home, because it's other kids in this house. Don't pull up with a box of pizza and then you talking about this mine. I'm not sharing with my siblings. Like,
That ain't right. And
What,
then
Marcus?
you as a
Marcus
sibling,
about to say something.
you as a sibling should want to look out for your brothers and sisters. Like, y'all should be sticking together. So if you got food, you gonna be like, oh, give my sister some food. So I don't get that. I don't understand. Like,
yeah, and then that would cause like division. That would cause like division within the siblings because they'll be feeling, because kids don't know. All they know is, oh, my sister got food, I ain't got no food. My brother got food, I ain't got no food. My brother got toys, my brother getting, you know what I'm saying? They don't know that. So for them, that's looking like I'm getting left out, and you know. So I do agree with you on that. But as far as me actually just providing for my child, as far as clothes and a phone, I don't have to do that for all the kids. That's something separate.
Yeah.
I don't have to go, oh, your kids need phones too. I'm not with you. They got dads.
Yeah, not that.
The phone is for my daughter, my son, to communicate with me. You know, so.
I think clothes, they could buy some clothes.
No.
I think
no,
so.
You can't.
Clothes.
So if this person got 5 other children, I have to buy all 5 of these kids some clothes?
I would get them an outfit or 2.
What does they have to, why?
Because I know they there. And I probably know that they daddy not around. So why would I not, like, all I know is men that do that. Like, I never heard of a man not helping with the other kids. It's like,
but you're not with this person. This is you took your
this
child
is your baby
mama,
but that's your baby mama though. So you gonna end up knowing them kids by default. So I don't know. I just never been in no situation like that. So it's hard for me to understand why a man would not help out if he know it's a lack of, and especially if you a good man, you stepping up for your own child. I ain't saying you gotta go all out, but I'm saying, hey, I know I'm picking up my kids some book bags. Hey, the other kids need book bags. They need a pair of shoes. Like, I may not go all the way out,
but I just feel like it's not an obligation.
It's not an obligation, but it's right.
If I don't, you don't get to take my child's stuff that I got for them to provide for the other children. It's if I want to, if I have it to give, and even if I do have it to give, again, I'm still not obligated because that's not my child. And even if I did it one time, I'm not obligated to do it again.
Right.
So
I don't know.
No, I don't feel like it should be something where a man gotta be pressured to have that on his shoulder. Where if I do this for my child, I know she got 6 other kids. Let me do it for them too. No, like, that would be nice of you, but no man should have to feel like he have to do that.
Right.
That ain't gonna make you no less of a man because you didn't do for other kids that aren't yours, that you're not in the household with. Now, if this is like how my mom, she is married to my stepdad. They have a child together, them two. And then my sister have different dad. My stepdad, he don't do for my brother and don't do for me and my sister. But we are a family. He's married to my mom. We're a family, But if he decides that he's no longer in his family, God forbid, that's his child that he's obligated to. One, we're grown, but that's his child. We're not expecting you to pull up with gifts and stuff for us, So
but it's just sad that that's the reality, though.
I mean,
it's sad because it's just like, if I know it's some other kids in there, I don't know. All I know is that's the examples that I've seen. I'm so grateful for seeing those examples because it's a lot of sorry men out here. And I'm not saying you sorry if you don't provide for other people's kids. But I'm just saying, like, it's a lot of sorry men who ain't doing nothing. Mm-hmm. So them other kids getting neglected because they daddy not doing nothing.
Okay, but what about the mom? What are you doing?
Well, that's another thing. We do need to start making awareness on these moms, because not all these moms is good moms. They out here doing crazy shit. Now, if that was me and I know they daddy like, hey, I'm finna scrape it up so all the kids are equal. Mm-hmm. But everybody don't think like me.
I see what you're saying. I just wouldn't make it like an obligation or make anybody feel bad for not doing it, because you don't have to do that. You don't have to. That's a plus. Right. That's a plus. So I got a little extra. I can give a book bag or so.
Right.
But major stuff, no.
Not everybody understand good business. I feel like.
What you mean by that?
It's like me personally, I I view kids as like an 18 plus year investment, and like the end goal is to make this business like beneficial for you and your partner's business. So like this is like an 18 year that you gotta kind of take care of, kind of nurture into the right direction. You know what I mean? Make sure that they know good business. Make sure that they know good values and stuff like that. So it's like, I mean, that's kind of like what like I be thinking is kind of like the downfall of kids who like grow up in like poverty and stuff like that, because they parents aren't aware of good things. I feel like that's what it kind of boils down to.
Yeah. So do you feel like? So do you think that that you should give to all the kids if you have a kid with somebody that has kids, or should this just be for your kid?
For the most part, I have some family. This is like slightly different, but like I have a family member, like they got like 3 kids, and then a lot of times like when they kind of go out and buy some like new shoes or like something new, like they just do it for everybody. But in some cases, like they might just be out with one of the kids, and then so like that will kind of be that kid's like special moment. Like we'll buy your like brothers and sisters.
Right, everybody get a special
Something
moment.
else, yeah, like
Yeah. But this is just if you co-parenting, and so
Okay.
you would do for all the kids regardless.
I try to.
Yeah, see?
Okay.
I try to.
Okay, so we speaking about a man that just have a child with another woman that have multiple kids. Now, what if this man have multiple baby mamas?
Oh.
So he got multiple baby mamas that he is providing for. All these kids, he's buying them all $500 worth of clothes. And you, this one child's mother, just happen to have 5 other children. He got to still pay for his 5 children and her 5 children?
Well, no. If you got, it's, like I said, if you can. It don't hurt to just, if you can. Like, if you look out for who around your kids. Because think about it. Your kid probably got to spend majority of their time with them other kids. And it'll be jealousy within the home. So them kids getting neglected. You getting all the toys. You getting all the goodies. And we ain't getting shit.
But what?
And your dad getting
okay,
it to
but
you.
what if?
So we gonna bully your ass in this house.
Okay.
That's
But what
that's
if
gonna
they
happen.
are? What if they are getting stuff? You just not getting $500 worth of clothes. Your daddy is that. What if their dad are providing their
Oh,
dad?
well, then it ain't no
They
problem.
just getting maybe $100 worth of clothes.
If it's a lack, if you as a man, any man out here, if they see a lack of and they can do something about it, they should do it. If it's children involved, but if it's circumstances where they can't do nothing about it, then that's understandable.
I don't feel like they should do anything though. Like I feel like the words that we use are like obligation and they should do this and the man. I just feel like no.
But
even if you do have it after you bought $500 worth of clothes for all 5 of your children, even if you do have it, you're not obligated to do that. I see what you're saying, but you're not obligated to do that.
You're not obligated to do nothing in this
If they
world.
was just
You're not obligated to
homeless,
wake up and go out and work today, tomorrow. You're not obligated to brush your teeth. You can walk out of here with lethal. You can walk out and do whatever you want, but are you gonna do what's right? That's the
but who
thing.
says that
That's
him
what's
not doing
right.
it is wrong?
It's wrong to, if you know it's a lack of and these kids ain't getting no. I'm just saying that these kids ain't getting nothing. These kids don't have no type of nothing from their father. And if you could be a father or a role or just make somebody smile or something, just make somebody feel included, do that. Cause that'll give you more blessings in the end. So I just don't understand. Like when it comes to children, it's whatever. I'm never gonna neglect, withhold, or take from a child because I feel like children are innocent. They pure. They don't know no better. So if they get neglected, and I can only imagine. And who's no telling what the mama doing. If you saying she gotta take that baby clothes and phone, so she already out here bad. So it's like to just get the situation together. If you can't assist to make her stop, then that would be nice. But like I said, it's not an obligation. You know, you don't have to. Hey, you just not helping no other kids. You only have to
say it's the father's fault. I agree.
It is the father's fault, of course, but just because it's the father's fault, do the kids not get included? So I'm gonna leave some kids out because when I know I got the money, I can help them other kids, and I'm just leaving them out because I don't want to pay for that. Like, come on, man. Like, it's people out here on the street you probably give $5 to, but you can't even give it to your kid siblings that your child got to spend most of the time with. So they probably in there, shit. These kids bad. Ain't no telling what they be saying.
What Marcus? Marcus got a frown.
No, I mean, I know. She's like, I know you're like basically like talking about like the burdens of like being a man, like what being like the father figure and like the man like of the house, like that's what they kind of have to carry. That's the standard.
Right. It's just like, if you don't, you don't. But I thank God that ain't nobody ever did that to me, because my feelings would be hurt. Like, if my brother got to do shit and I didn't get to go, and they told me I can't go and I can't, I would have been pissed off just because I'm not his daughter. That man ain't never denied me. So I would be so mad. Like, and I'm so blessed to have that, because there's people out here that get treated like that.
Yeah.
And that's not fair. That ain't right. Cause I know I had it good. Cause I was cool with all the step. But I got 2 stepdads. Shit. One real dad. My mom was with each of them for a very long time. But she was with one for a long time. But on 3 men in my life that have a dad title of some sort. And so, my brother's dad, he went to prison for like 15 years. But his ass came out and he was a goddamn millionaire. He built his own house, bought all this acre of land. We done came out to his house. He done invited us. Like, it's always love. So it's just like, I could never imagine someone, my sibling's father, not being an active role in my life. Like, that's just rude. Like, as hell. Like, you gonna come pick my brother up?
Well, that's different though. That's stepdad in the house.
No, he not in the house. My mom ain't been with them. They was already apart. He had a whole nother family, and we still come. So it's just like, I just feel like it depends on the person and what they view as being like you said, a stand-up man. Like, what you plan on being a stand-up man. If helping some kids gonna hurt you, then you know that's just your caliber of who you are as a person, and that's fine. But that's because you trying to save some money, I guess. I don't know. I don't even get the point of that.
Yeah.
And then most of that shit be on sale. Like, you will see like, I'll see like a little outfit for the kids like that. Like, I would look at something, I'm like, I know who can fit these. Or even sometimes I'll go to the baby section, just buy clothes and be like, who can fit these? Or I'll give them to some kids. Because it's just like, that's just my way of like giving back. Me being a good person.
Yeah. I agree.
You know what? And back to his question though. I seen this video where this man said that basically family is a business. Do you think like you should run your family like a business?
No. Like, what you mean?
I feel like, yeah.
So
yeah.
Family is family.
Nah, but like,
What's the business part?
The structure.
What, creating businesses, keeping it in the family? That's what you mean?
That,
Because
but,
family
like,
is family. We're treating it like a business.
nah, but like at the end of the day, like we are like all immediate family. So, like I look at it as like, why not make all of our businesses like make sense to each other so that we all can reap from the same tree in a way.
Right.
Like we could be doing like different things, but well, I think it's yeah, like I feel like you should. That's just good business. You know what I mean?
How you feel, Nay?
This question has always been a conflicting question for me because I'm stuck in the middle because I understand the whole it being a business and it needing that guidance. The only thing is when we're running our business, I just want to make sure we still know we got each other. You know what I'm saying? Like it's still love. Yeah. So I don't ever want it to be like, oh, it's just the business. Business.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's the
bond,
business
like,
and the
is
love.
The business, though.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So but yeah, the exactly the bond is a business. So we have to be clicking it together and really grinding together to make the bond be the business that's love. Yeah. And that's ultimately us making money.
Yeah. How do you think these motherfucking white folks be doing it? Like,
so that's what you mean, like keeping it in the business, like keeping all
Kardashians. What?
They already.
I agree with that. I thought
like,
I'm thinking you talking about something.
Like how they like in like when you see Rob and I guess Chris,
yeah.
Like how much they invest into Kylie shit or Kim shit or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whoever like they are kind of like setting up plays like throughout the whole shit, like with the Kardashian show, and then alright, we doing this so that if this is what you want to do, Kylie, you know what I mean? We're gonna do this for like right now, and then from this we're gonna flip this into that.
Yeah. And
then that's gonna be your little piece. But this is how we gonna get this shit, cause we love each other. You feel me?
Yeah, I agree with that. I thought y'all was talking about something else. That's why I was like, you talking about like keeping the business and the family and help. No. But yeah, because if you think about like any other ethnicity, they all work together. Exactly. If you go into a beauty supply store, you see the Koreans in there, the Asians or whatever. They all work together. You don't be seeing us in there. You probably see one or two people in there that probably just needed a job and they needed somebody to work in the front. Right. But they all stick together. The nail shop, you barely gonna see one of us in the nail shop. My first time ever seeing a black woman in the nail salon was last year. She was doing my feet. I was like, wow. If you go into the freaking gas station, the Arabs, all of them, they're in there, they work together. It be the son, the brother, all of them be working together. You even see like the younger kids who ain't even old enough to have a job in there working. They always stick together. We're literally the only one who just don't come back and help people out in our community. Like I seen a post. It was like a Asian lady. She was just like she was either Asian or Indian. She was just basically like, when I got pregnant, my mom kept my baby while I went to school, while I did all this stuff. Like I ain't have to pay my mama to babysit my child. You know, like we're literally the only ones who.
It's always about money with us.
It's always about money. Yeah. You literally gotta pay for everything to get help. They come to this country, they get an education, they go back, pull their next person up.
You know why it's always about money? Because we don't be having no money.
But we started off with money. We started off with money, and we still don't have it.
That's why.
Still charging people for stuff, and we still don't have no money.
No, we don't have that type of money.
We still,
because they have no worry money. We got worry money. Black people gotta work 10 times harder.
And then we trying to put on for everybody. We trying to put on the designer. The most richest people in the world, we probably walk by every day, but we wouldn't know that they were rich or millionaires or wealthy because they ain't dressing like it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like they got on regular stuff. All their money not going to clothes.
Well, they selling
and stuff
that
like
to
that.
us.
They selling it to us, and we eating it up, Gucci,
eating it up.
all that stuff
We
like
do
that.
it all day.
If you think about these influencers on Instagram, they charge people like regular people. Like, say for instance, if I hit up an influencer on Instagram and say, "Can you wear my shirt for me?" I would have to pay them thousands of dollars for them to wear it. But Gucci, they will buy the Gucci for freaking $5,000 or however much it costs and post it on free. Tag Gucci and everything. Tag Alexander Wayne, like they'll for free.
That.
But
yeah.
we get charged for that. And again, I get the business side, but we're literally like the only ones that's doing that.
Facts.
You know, we're literally the only ones that's doing it. Everybody else,
they make money off endorsements and getting all those things.
Mm-hmm.
But I was watching the clubhouse or whatever they is. Like they like a group of people living in one house and they all like social media people.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And then like they basically showed us black and white. Like when I watched their little clip, they basically showed us black and white because that's what's going on here. The white influencers, they had a big old mansion, big old house. The black influencer had a mansion, but not like that. Mm-hmm. The cars, they had the pools, and their furniture came quicker. Like they were struggling to get their furniture because the endorsements and all that. Then they finally working to get the endorsement, got different deals. But that it just goes to show like how they do on the algorithm, what we get paid. You know what I'm saying? It's just like we just be worried about trying to get money versus building back up our community. Like we always or
selling
nice
something and letting somebody buy us out. Like BET. Why is that ran by white people? Like black entertainment TV is ran by white people. You let somebody buy you out. Like was it not deeper than the money? Like, you know?
And mentally we are enslaved.
You're going crazy.
We enslaved thinking what's going on is reality.
I seen a post that said he was just basically going. He was just like, what will your last name be like? What will your last name be like known for? He was just like, if you think of all the things that we have in the world, Wells Fargo, that's named after, that's a white man's last name. He was talking about like all the different banks, all the different stores, Walmart. All these things are the last names of people that aren't black. And it was just like, what are you going to be known for? Or are you just going to continue to just build somebody else's legacy, build somebody else's family?
We're going to always be building their legacy.
They family sitting back on the island and we
these ain't our last names. That's the crazy thing. My last name is Irish. Literally. This lady, I was at the store, she said, "Are you Irish?" I said, "Dang, you know." When you see that my last name, I'm like, that's a slave name. Y'all done gave me this. So ultimately, that's why people sell it for money. Just that reason right there.
You know, somebody
right there.
Somebody actually told me that like our last names that we have aren't really like our last names, which I do believe. But like she was just like our last names are like she was just like it's like 3 different names like from our people back then. I'm just like,
yeah. So
it was only 3 last names of black people. That's the kind of questions that I got. Like I truly believe that these are not our last names. I know that for a fact. Yes. But what the freak is it? Because she was like one of them is like Bae.
It's all make believe.
Like when our last name of like our ancestors or whatever is supposed to be like Bae, Ali, and it was some other names, and I'm just like, I just need to know, like, you know, like what is it? Because like how everybody got all this information on what's real, what was taken from us. Where is the information? Because all these years y'all let us go to these schools and let these people teach us this stuff. When was somebody go actually come up and tell us what the true name? And do you just want us to come and just, it's not a real last name?
They don't want us to know who we are.
Yeah, but there's still black people. I'm not talking about the white people. I know they're not going to tell us. They don't want to taught us this BS. But what was all the woke black people with?
It's black people
that
talking,
people been woke for
black
years.
People not listening. It's black. Like right now, we talking. We should be having 100,000 people tuning in us.
I asked questions. I had a whole conversation with somebody about this, and they couldn't even give me the answers. It was just like, I mean, I believe it. I got questions too, but they couldn't answer my questions. You know, like, because if I'm gonna believe in this, can I get the facts so I can prove my point? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just supposed to just up and change my last name. This has been my name. This been generation. And again, I know that this is not, but hey, this is what it was given to us, and ain't nobody else educating us. You just telling us the white man, this the white man. What? We need more information than that.
Well, that's
I know the white man did.
A lot of this information that we getting from these people that be speaking out, be shit we never heard before. We was never taught. They had never teach us the gruesome shit that happened during slavery in elementary. And then we got the polite kind. They fucked us up. They was
cutting penises off. I seen all that.
Sticking us up in our fucking us up. Like, so we angry.
In my school at Clark Atlanta, which is the HBCU, Clark Atlanta University, I learned so much about slavery and what really was going on with a lot of stuff. I found out so much stuff, and it was crazy. Like, one of my professors, she showed us a picture that somebody took where they was castrating people and hanging people, and they had showed like the children that was in there, like showed their faces, and it wasn't that long ago. So them people are probably still alive. Them same little kids that was in that, they probably still alive to this day. And I was like, that's crazy. Like that's John crazy. But one thing that I did learn is like names like Johnson and Jameson, all that stuff like that. I learned that like Johnson come from the man. His name was John, and that was John's son. Like, for real. Like, at first when I was like, but that's what it was. Like, that's where the names came from. Like,
what would that be?
Johnson, Jackson, that was Jack's son. Like, that's where the last names came from. I was just like, But, I mean, I just want more information. And I'm not saying I don't believe it, because I do believe it. I just
want to know.
I want to know the information. Like,
that's right.
They're not even teaching us in class. Who gonna start the school up?
All you gotta go is like, search it.
That's their job, though, is discrediting that type of information, because that's how they keep us as a consumer.
Right. Well, our job is to go and find these answers,
or bring it to us like they're bringing it to us.
Yeah.
Like where y'all at? Everybody on social media trying to tell us what it is. Where the classes at? Where the courses at? Because they having them. We got to spend 12 years of our freaking childhood in school with them telling us this BS. Where are the
we need to make more school,
tell us?
Yeah. Like, but we not doing that? Why? Why we not doing that?
Because we don't know the business.
We ain't got no money. We don't have no capital for it.
We don't know how to work together.
No. We rather beef and rap.
I feel like it's definitely some people out there that are definitely trying to do it. We just need a little bit more capital. I feel like it's going to be.
Though.
I feel like it's going to be here very soon.
Going to
it's
Africa,
going to be a little educated, a little bit, and then like they're creating. Y'all seen the new Black Wall Street thing that they're creating down there? They're creating it. I think it's going to be in Stone Mountain. Like it's literally recreating Black Wall Street. How it was. Looking like and all that.
In Stone Mountain?
Right.
I see that. Yeah.
But
hey,
it's down there.
They're trying. Shit. But what they could do is they could start, like you said, making the schools, starting our own curriculums. It is some out there. I see them. I see people teaching like.
James, I think, started one.
Yeah, and it's like, what's that guy, Derek something? Derek
Grace.
Yeah, Derek Grace.
That's my nigga.
So he got his whole.
Derek Grace.
Is
that the man who was cheating on his wife?
No.
What? Who is that? Who is Derek Grace?
He with like all the tats and stuff.
Yeah, he got tattoos on his face, but he
got the wife with the dread. Oh yeah, I do. I love them.
Yeah, he teaches his kids how
I love them. Shoot guns and stuff.
And he has
and they have a course.
They don't go to school.
Yeah,
they got a curriculum. So
I do love them. I be watching them. I be watching them.
I'm surviving.
They be shocking
her. Shout out
they be talking about them growing their own plants and all that stuff. Like all they
do. They show you. It's definitely knowledge available, but like you said, it is knowledge we gotta pay for it. But shit.
But if it wouldn't be that much if everybody wasn't just trying to make a profit of us growing. Like, work together like the rest of these communities are doing. These Asian people, they literally get right in the hood and create a beauty supply store, create a liquor store right in our
own hood.
Like,
they taking over our hood.
I'm confused. And then watch us the whole time.
And then they be amused. I went to a beauty supply. And they be the Arabs. I like the Arabs though, but I went to the beauty supply. I seen the Arab. He was so amused to see all them girls in there for that sale. He was like, ooh, yeah, y'all here. Mm-hmm. I got y'all ass. Yep, he was rolling it. Yep, he was real excited. Because they got us. Mm-hmm. When we could literally do the same thing, like rinse and repeat, if we just support one another. That's the lack of. It's a lack of support. And I also feel like people do got to understand, like, none of your services that you do, nothing that your services can't be free. It's just your mind, your knowledge, it can't be free. It sucks. We wish it could be free, but it can't.
It can't.
Them white folks, they paying for the knowledge too.
Yeah, but they helping. They not making their children and their cousins pay for knowledge like that. They helping, which is why they going so fast.
Family can help, but you do gotta pay for knowledge.
You do have to pay for knowledge, but that starts with that one person in the family that's gonna be that risk taker.
That's gonna pay for it all.
That's gonna pay for it. And now, then we gonna help you when we get some more money from you helping us. We gonna help you back. Right. We ain't finna run off. They ain't doing that. They ain't. Oh, let me just take these favorites, and then when I'm up, I'm gone. I'm running off. They not doing that. Right. We the only ones that doing it. Trying to kill each other over some money.
It sucks. That's how the world works.
Crazy name.
I heard a status that said
my phone
being broke is the root of all evil.
The lack of money, because people be like, money is the root of all evil. No, the lack of money is the root of all evil. If you do your research, 75% of people that are in jail are in prison for the lack of money. They either kill somebody for some money, they rob somebody, they carjack, burglary, something. They needed some money. Period. Mm-hmm.
Well, I know the only way you can win in this world is real estate, selling your knowledge, turning knowledge into money and coins, and having a product and land and a bed.
And marrying a prince.
No, that's a necessity.
Oh my God!
Everything that I just said is literally a necessity. Like, you supposed to have, like, that's really what it's boiling down to. That's what it is. You gotta have those things to secure yourself and your family, just in case. You never know what could happen. You see what they doing now? It's about to be some wicked shit out here.
Speaking of wicked stuff, let's talk about what's going on with Haiti.
Oh, yeah.
These Haitians. This is crazy. The picture of the white man. You haven't seen the picture of the white man on a horse with a whip, whipping them because they trying to cross over to Mexico, I believe. I read that correctly. They escaped from Haiti.
They were trying to come to Texas.
Trying to come to Texas.
Yeah.
And they are getting, like, deported. Like, deported back out. But they're trying to cross over to the Mexican border. And the border patrol somebody took pictures. My question is, who's taking these pictures?
People who just stand by watching.
But they real close up on these people.
And like, some of those officers be volunteers. So there's nothing but some cowboys out in the heart of Texas.
I seen the video.
Trying to whip them damn Haitians.
That man was like, the border patrol man, that the main one with the whip, he was just like, you see what you do to women? This is why your country is, because this is what you do to your women. And he was basically talking about him with the women escaping. Like, and I was just like, and they was literally like snatching them up out their shirt and boom, he was swinging it around. He was like, I was like, you having a time of your life? Like, you really are having a little white supremacist, like, fantasy right now.
You should be going to jail.
Yeah. And, like, I was like, that was
Should he be going to jail?
If somebody had...
It's like always, some funny shit on the news, bro. It's like, oh, like they always showing some funny shit.
Well, maybe they letting us know they gonna whip our ass.
They ain't whipping nothing on him.
We need the Black
Cause
Panthers
I'm pretty sure
come
the
out.
men didn't have.
Like, you knew you come out on a horse whipping black people, you gon'
Hey,
like,
that's crazy.
a black
Like, just
guy.
even thinking about it.
But the thing is, even when they came out and spoke about it, they said it's not right for them to be crossing over into America. That's not how they should be coming to the United States. That's what he said. But okay, but why you gotta beat those people? You don't gotta beat them to get them out. Just turn them right around. Like, if you don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, it's evident that they're trying to keep them out. But it's like, what is the whole force needed for? Like, if they just line them up, line up the police, like...
They always send a message.
Like, nations there, like, Texas is like one of the widest spots that you can kind of go to in America. Certain parts, like...
I lived in Dallas.
They just ride horses and shit.
Yeah, they ride horses in everywhere. And they don't care. And they white in country. The rednecks. And they the type of white folks that think that it's okay to say nigga.
Right.
Then in Texas, that's what it is.
Who did they say was this was their country first? Whose country was this? Who discovered this? Was it the Haitians?
The Native Americans.
Native Americans.
That's what they say.
A lot of us are Native Americans. But they talking about some, they just kept pushing them west. Until it just disappeared.
They had us talking about some Christopher Columbus, got us celebrating Christopher Columbus Day. Like, what?
Basically, a white man came and hijacked this shit and made it his, and he been running it ever since.
Crazy.
That man has, that's why he's idolized by those white people, because he the reason why they got all of this.
I want to read more. I want to read more on all that.
That's fucked up. But just like the Taliban doing right now. Y'all see what's going on?
From Afghan.
Yeah. And why was we out there? Why
the
are
United
we?
States just be in people business.
Yes.
all the
Why
time.
are we? Why
We need to
were
worry
we
about what's
there?
going on over here. Y'all
That was
always
over
in
a
people
20-year war. Why were we there? And those people that was in charge, they was living like, I watched videos on it. They was living like kings and queens and had hot jacuzzi tubs. The people that took over the town, they said they've never seen nothing like that ever in their life. And those people were living like that while those people were starving, hungry. So, but see, the only thing about them other countries, man, they be killing people in the broad daylight. Like they slaughter people. At least America, like, you gonna get bashed and punished if you slaughter somebody.
Who getting punished?
Well, it's more. It's, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's
no
more like
going on.
it's more, but it's more like what they do in other countries. Like, we doing it, but
theirs is just a little bit more gruesome and blatant, like cutting people's heads off and
they just don't care. At least out here, the criminals, they'll try to hide it and shit.
Yeah.
They ass gon' shit is legal to kill out there. That's what it is. It's legal to kill. And it's legal to kill here too, but it's legal there.
I got a question. This is a different subject though. But it just made me think when we was talking about white people and stuff. So like, have y'all heard the thing where they say basically white people are black and they was just a little too close to the equator or something like that, which made their nose thin out? No, seriously. Like, made it. Y'all haven't heard this? Like, they was like, they went a little too close to the equator. Their nose thin out, lips thin out. It just kind of changed their whole setup, which is why they are now, considered white. I feel like I need to do a little bit more research on that because it's not making sense to me, because I just feel like if you were black, whatever happened at the equator, that's not gonna change your DNA. Like,
Right.
You know, like, even if it did thin out your nose, your child shouldn't have a thin nose because you was originally born with the,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
people,
regular features. So,
right.
it's just like me going, I feel like it's just like me going to get freaking some plastic surgery to make my lips big. My children are gonna come out with big lips because I got plastic surgery. They're gonna come out with what I was originally made. You know?
Right.
Is this making sense? No.
Right. No, that is. But white people, they are the only race that can make the same color. Mm-hmm. That's it. Black people, we got multiple colors of children, so that tells you what we are. Mm-hmm. White people are an unknown species. Like they like. Aliens. Yeah, like literally. That's all I was saying. Like,
and that they came from like on Mount Caucasus.
Yes, that's what I heard.
They're like
hearing different stuff.
They're not. We're like a light in a shine. Like we have like a glow. We're an inner glow. That's how we're able to procreate different colors, different type of children. Like you have a dark skinned couple have a light skinned baby.
Yeah.
Albinos, blonde hair. We have variation. They only come in one type. Yeah. They're the same consistent. And they get burned in the sun. You're an unknown species.
And that's what I be wondering. Like, I'm not understanding the whole. Everybody was black. Everybody was black. Like it's like I believe it in the story, but then it's like when I start thinking about just how stuff is just made, it's just like you know, like how even with like the lips and just our features, right. Like they just not made with it. You're not made like you don't. It's some black people that have very thin lips, but most of us have, you know, full plump lips, and they don't. Like they literally just like it's like non-existent, and that's why it's kind of hard for me to believe that they were black. You know, I'm just not. And then even how they body shapes were like it don't look like.
And we didn't come from no monkey.
Right. I remember somebody told me that, and I really believed that for a good minute. And so I had like some freaking, I think I was in biology class or something.
But white people they can be more similar to an animal than us. Y'all can't sit in the sun. That tells you something. Your skin gonna fall off you in the sun. You can get skin cancer.
Black people talking they aliens.
Aliens, for real. This is why they like a virus.
Yeah.
And they destroy everything they come in contact with.
Mm.
Yeah, and they don't care. They will literally.
I seen a white person post on Facebook and said, "We're the real people of color because of their eyes and different hair colors and stuff that they had." But little do you know, black people have blue eyes. Black people are born with blonde hair. Like, it was literally a whole argument about black people born with blonde hair, and they was just
white
swearing
people,
up and down it was none.
You guys are only brunette, blonde. Brunette, blonde,
like, there are black people with blonde hair.
That's an alien. Like you said. Green eyes, blue eyes. We are shades of the sun.
Crazy.
Right. We got to talk about Karen Silver.
What time is it?
8:18.
Okay, we're going to say that for next week.
Well, we're going to have to talk about her because...
Talk about who?
Hashtag
Karen Silver.
Karen.
Okay. Put
too.
that on the list for next week. We're going to talk about
Who is that?
We're going to talk about it next week.
Man,
Marcus.
Next week.
Marcus, time is running out. We're going to talk about that. We can't be giving out juicy topics all on one episode.
Man.
We're going to save it.
We're going to save it. So.
I'm going to come up with another topic.
Okay.
My people just called me.
Next
on
week?
The phone, and they said that they want to know who, what's her name again?
Who? Karen Silver?
Yeah, that person.
When they said that? We just mentioned. Anywho, this is the end of this episode. I got my girl Nicole in here. How you feeling, girl?
I'm feeling good. It was a great conversation.
This was a great conversation. And my boy Marcus, how you feeling? Party a few doors down.
You already know.
We don't know.
Marcus, aka Marcus.
Family.
Me? You already know how we do.
Okay, Marky Mark.
And we finna go ahead and get out of here. Before we leave, I definitely want to play Chewy's song again, Back That 8 Up. So Marcus, if you can put that on there, I want to hear that track one more time. And we finna get up out of here. Y'all definitely tap in. We got something coming for y'all in October. October 19th. Culture Ticket Live is going live. We in the building.
Not Zoom.
Not Zoom.
Live.
So you're going to have to zoom and see us and see what we do, okay? They going to be in there, Miss Gimme That. It's going to be in there, Mr. Porcelain King.
In that thing.
And our favorite videographer, Chris Young. Woo, 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 woo. And then we trying to get Marcus.
This Chris Young, hey, y'all follow me, Director X Young. I do videography around here in Atlanta, so holla at me for the videos. Chris pulled up and showed out for the event that we had this weekend, so y'all definitely need to tap in with my boy, okay? Okay. And then Marcus, we trying to get him there. He haven't gave us an answer yet.
I mean, shit, I might be there. Shit, I might
See?
Is this like a guessing game?
Exactly.
Nah,
see? Well, didn't we just talk about this? See? Any other ethnicity would be saying, I'm in the building.
I'm in your building and
I'm in the building.
Friend.
Anywho, y'all, the tickets are free for this very first show. We have a very, 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 very special guest that's going to be coming, performing for y'all, getting an interview live and direct, okay? Details coming soon. Follow us, Culture Tickets.
Yes.
On Instagram, Culture with a C, Ticket, regularly spelled. Follow us and tap in with us.
I'm here with Culture Ticket.
The Culture Ticket.
The Culture Ticket.
The Culture Ticket.
Culture Ticket! Yes!
With butter, not butter. Period.